What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dante here, back in the Digimon Laboratory with yet another market watch. Hey, I'm seeing some things just drop in price, some things go up in price, so I'm gonna just go ahead and touch up on it a little bit. So, first things first, you're gonna be seeing from me a lot more information per video. People like when I do the information, people like when I, let them know what's going on, what may be coming down the pipe, the whole entire nine. I was testing some things out the past couple of weeks. Didn't really go too well, so I'm gonna go back to what I've been doing. Being long-winded. So, bear with me. First things first, the boy Cool Boy sitting here about $8 for a rare. Now, there's some, Cool Boy is just a staple in antibody decks. When you Digivolve on top of another Digimon with an X antibody of the same name as it, you get to, suspend this card, you get the gain in memory, you get the draw card. It's just insanely good. It is. It's insanely good. And this card is probably going to stay, I'd say about $4 or $5 mark. Right now, the meta is calling for it. And come BT10, the meta is still probably going to call for it. I don't really see any deck dethrone these S antibody decks. Not at all. Not at all. Maybe the S antibody decks will have some competition come EXO3 with the introduction of the Red Purple Imperial Digimon, which I actually am proxying and sleeping up myself to kind of test it out. But then you also have the Examon deck. It's going to be a nice little Reckoning deck that I think is going to be a tier 1 deck. And then you have the D Brigade stuff. Primitive excited about D Brigade. I mean, he's the D Brigade master. I'll let him, think about that. So 3 got some support coming out for these archetypes. And then on top of that, you got the 4 Great Dragons. I don't know how good that's going to be. It might be a rogue / mean type of deck. I don't really know. We'll have to see. It's very level 6 heavy. It does have potential, but it has to be built right. It is very level 6 heavy. Very level 6 heavy, because Gold Dramon is the way for you to win games, and its attack requires a lot for you to pull off. That's all I'm saying. So maybe we can find something. Maybe come up with some kind of engine. We might even have some kind of mill engine, like how we play Bialzermon, something like that. But yeah, Cool Boy's gonna be around for at least 1 or 2 more formats. BT10, EXO3. We'll see in BT11, because there's some X antibody stuff there. There's some, capstone pieces for, archetypes that's coming out in BT10. So we'll see. Can Cool Boy go up? Maybe. It is a rare though. Remember that. It is a rare. So I wouldn't be, shooting too hard for this card. You can easily pull this out with a few packs and, buy like 3 packs, might pull you a Cool Boy or 2, and there you go, instant profit. Gazimon, sitting at about $3.50. I've been noticing that in the Terriermon been slowly going up as well. Terriermon's going back up to 3, but these memory blockers are going to be very, very, very vital. This point forward. Sure, they don't stop things like Cool Boy, but they stop a lot of other things. And another card I don't have on here, Psychmon. Psychmon with the whole Digiheart, I call it Digicross. It's like Digiheart, where they on play, reduce the cost, stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken, Psychmon stops the reduction. So they have to pay the 8. They have to pay the 9. So if I'm not mistaken, I think that's how that works with Psychmon. I think it reduces it and not sets it to 0. I think it reduces to 0, kind of like that ruling with the with Reaper, with the Reaper, to where it sets itself to 0 instead of reduces itself. That way it got around Psychomon, but Psychomon just dealt with the rest of the deck. So it's kind of like Psychomon was a good thing until they dropped the Reaper, and then you're like, well, Reaper's on board, I'm probably gonna lose this turn. But memory blockers are probably a very, very good thing to invest into. If your color has a memory blocker, it's probably gonna do very, very well this coming up format if it's not doing well now. So green, I'm looking at you. You have Greatest Kawagamon. Imperialmon is a top tier rogue deck. Examon will be coming out ESO3. I mean, anything blue-green, Terriermons, Monoki Betamons, like, you shouldn't go wrong. You shouldn't go wrong with these type of decks. So, I mean, if you can pick them up, pick them up. If you already have them, there you go, you're good. Black War Greymon, it's going up in price. Why? Well, there's a simple reason. It's called the save mechanic. So, and I'm I didn't do that for dramatic effect, but it's called the save mechanic. Black War Greymon, when Digivolve, if you have a red source underneath it, you delete opponent Digimons. If you have a black source underneath it, you delete opponent's Tamers. If you have both, you can do both. Equal to 6 costs or less. A lot of those Tamers in that Digicross deck are 3 cost. Being able to get rid of two of the Tamers with 1 Digivolution, yeah, it would set your opponent back 2-3 turns easily. 2-3 turns. So, and I haven't looked too much into Digicross. I'm not a red nor yellow player. Do I think Digicross might be meta? I said maybe. Might be a good tier 2 deck, right above Rogue. I mean, maybe 1.5. If you want to put it with the other top tier deck, sure. But I still will put Imperialmon a 10,000. I would put a nicely built Imperialmon over a Digicross deck. Just me personally. Imperialmon is faster, even though Imperialmon does brick a lot more than Digicross. Digicross has a better grind game than Imperialmon. Just saying. But this is the reason why this card is up to about $13. This is the reason why. A lot of people see this deck as a going forward deck. It is a BT10 deck. They know BT11. It gets Black War Greymon X Antibody, which makes it even better. And then his partner Guilemon has been going up as well. Guilemon is sitting at $8 right now. I mean, it's a good beast to like, okay, Digivolve, swing. Guess what? I now have reboot. Oh, I de-Digivolve your Digimon, and I gained Blitz while swinging for +1 security. And then I'm gonna unsuspend during your suspend phase, so you can't run him over. And he's considered to have Greymon in his trait. So all those inheritables, let's say, hey, if this card with Greymon in his name will be deleted, get rid of these 2 or all that kind. He gets all the inheritables. So good. The deck is very good. I think it's a great deck. I think it's a great tier 1 deck, tier 1.5 deck going into BT10. Let's see how it operates against the big baddies of Examon, Red Purple Imperialmon. Hey, maybe D Brigade. Maybe Prim was gonna, put D Brigade on the map and probably win a bit tournament with D Brigade come EX03. But yeah, I think this is a great deck now and going forward. Especially going forward, especially if everybody going to be on this Digicross stuff. Oh, you can just get rid of it. Like, okay, bye-bye, whatever, good riddance. Don't matter. Oh, you have a 4 instead of a 3? Okay, I'll just get rid of your tamer that you saved, 3 or 4, Digimon underneath it. I'm just get rid of it. I don't care. So yeah, very good meta call in my opinion. Very good meta call now and BT10. We'll see about EX03. Rare Commander Mons are sitting at about 3 for $4. Yeah, I have a lot of those. I bought a lot of this set. I bought a case and a half of this set. I have a lot of these. Probably gonna get rid of them. I'm not gonna lie. Probably gonna get rid of them. Commander Mon, and I can only go based off of, the experts when it comes to D Brigade. I'm not a D Brigade player. I have played D Brigade. I'm not a D Brigade player. Black is my second color. If it's not purple, I know a lot about purple, some about black. I dip into green when I feel like it. That's about it. Maybe blue, depends. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this up to the professionals. I think a lot more people are also hyped about it as well. This is one of the key pieces to it because the on deletion is very freaking good. You swing into security, you just pretty much, go in, helmet on, strap it on, go face first into the security. You check in security. Guess what? Oh, it dies. Look at the top 3. You get Commander Mon. You instantly play it for free. Yeah, seems very good. It replaces itself. At worst, it just stays there. If your opponent wants to kill it, sure. It's going to trigger no matter what. So, very good card. Very good card. So our boy Def Xmon just don't know when to stop. Def Xmon alternate art is now sitting at about $110. Jeez Louise. $110. If you didn't get your altars when this bad boy was sitting at 75 to 80, ooh wee. I don't know what to tell you. This card moving forward just gets better and better. It's a great card moving forward. Like, fantastic card moving forward. I honestly am going to play this in the purple red Imperial Jamon. No lie. I'm going to play this because I can go turn 2 Imperial Jamon out of the trash, ramp it up, drawing cards, popping this, doing that, and then if I need to, I can just Digivolve on top of the Imperial Jamon for 6 and just de-Digivolve everything and get rid of the problem Digimon on the board. I can do that. Or I could just hold it. My opponent overcommits. I drop this for pretty much free and punish them from there. Simple. Very good. Very good card. I would aim for the regular art rather than alternate art if you're really on a budget, but you really want to play this card. If you're going to get this card, get the regular art. 2 is a perfect number for this card. Some people like 3. I don't want to see it at the beginning of the game. I kind of want to see it turn 3, 4, 5, 6 when everything's kind of being established. But you don't need 4, and you definitely need more than 1. So 2 or 3 is probably the right numbers. I like 2. Some people like 3. It is what it is. So structure deck check. This bundle has dropped. It's dropped. These decks are only MSRP $20. No, yeah, $20 MSRP. I think a lot of people are starting to realize that they can just get it for $20 or 15 at Walmart. So these things are dropping. You see a lot more people undercutting these cats. Thank you, PPG, for being you know, the big dog up here at 31 of these, sitting at 35. Because $35, you're talking about $17 per, you know, you're talking about $16, $17. Yeah. Yep. I did the math right. Okay. I have to double check my math on that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry about that. It's like $17, $18 per structure deck with free shipping. Hey, all I'm saying is that's not bad. Because both of these are retailing $20, $21 a piece. You can get a bundle that makes it $18 a piece. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Will it drop? It'll probably drop a little bit more because, again, Walmart sells them for $12 to $15. You go to Walmart, you get 2 of those, you walk out, you know, about the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper. So it depends on if you want them now or you're okay with pre-selling, waiting, or you're okay, like all that kind of stuff. If you want it now, just wait. Buy when they're a little bit cheaper. Buy them at Walmart, buy them at your locals. If your locals are doing that $18 to $20 range, that's about right. If they go up to $25 and you really want to support your local, do so. They go above $25, no. No. This is MSRP 20. No. Like I said, 20 to 25% margin is very good for any company. Period. Don't let them price gouge you. Livmon Altenart has been going up slowly but surely. So Livmon sitting at about like plays. So sitting at about $43. Altenart. A lot of people are pairing this with Minervamon. Do I think Live Loop is going to be a thing again? It's too many memory blockers out there. Like, way too many memory blockers. And I think the format's a little bit more aggressive than Livmon would like. And if Live Loop or Minerva Loop really do take off, you're going to see every color that can play 4 memory blockers play 4 memory blockers. If your deck can play 6 or 8, it'll play 6 or 8. So that's the downside of Livmon. That's the downside of Live Loop. You want to constantly just loop all this memory, drop all these Digimon, Digivolve 100 times in one turn, and win that turn, or set yourself up to where you overwhelm your opponent so hard they cannot win. So, is it going to be viable in that set? I'm gonna test out Minervamon. I've been seeing Minerva Loop deck profiles and stuff like that. I have to proxy it. I'll get my hands on it myself. I think this card is probably gonna stay stagnant. It probably might go down just a tad bit, but something that, hey, if you're sitting on some of these and you're not playing Live Loop, if somebody wants some, you can go ahead and sell them. There you go. The Davis out of the starter decks, or structure decks, not starter decks, structure decks. 2 different things. Yes, they are. Full Art Davis, you see right now, we got a few people, bit quantities here. So that somebody's at 20, 16, 8. They're keeping Davis around this $14, $15 mark. That's about right. The only reason why I say that is because this is going to be readily available for everybody to have. It's going to be readily available now. It's going to be readily available 3-4 months from now. Because look at all the structure decks that we get after BT5. The Galamon structure deck is still around. All Force Vegemon, still around. Even though some cards in that deck don't went up. I have to double check. You have the Mastermind deck and the Imperialmon deck. Both those decks were below $10, are now above $12 a piece. So they're keeping their relevance. But they're also readily available. Same thing is going to be for these decks. They're going to be readily available. I think this is how Bandai's going to reprint Tamers and stuff like that, is through like structure decks. Give them higher rarities. Notice Bandai does not reprint down. They always reprint up. They will always upgrade the rarity of the card they're reprinting. Like, and you can say, well, what do you mean about upgrading? Let's take Hammer Spark for example. Hammer Spark was in the starter deck, and Hammer Spark had a print. It got a Altart print because that's a whole different printing, and that Altart print, quote unquote, is higher than the original. Interesting, right? Oh, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So, if you want your Davis, high rarity, gonna cost you about 14, 15 bucks a piece. And remember how the rare Davis did? Don't be surprised if this thing stays between 10 and $15. Ooh, excuse me. I'm in a coughing fit tonight. Let's check up on Jelly Belly here, shall we? $18 for the alternate art. Near mint, $18 for the alternate art. And I always go around the middle of the page, try to find the near mint, the lightly played. Can't trust that. Some people's light played is moderately played. Some people's light played is like, I played it one time. Hey, near mint. So, I don't know what this engine's gonna do. People are pretty, yippy about this engine because this engine can be thrown to really anything. And it does have its own memory tamer. And, what is it? Kiyoshiro, I believe it is. Oh, got the card right here. Kiyoshiro. Yeah, Kiyoshiro. It's a memory tamer. So, you can even play Davis if you wanted to. So, this engine that people are liking, and it's a removal engine. That's what it is. It bounces cards back. It's something that has a nice little attack to it. It helps draw cards. So, yeah. People are looking at the child splashes in some decks. Might not be bad to go ahead and sell them off if you want to. Hey, I know I have mine somewhere around here. I have to go ahead and find them. I think they're packed away in some boxes. I've sorted through all my stuff. So, yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. So, yeah, I mean, might hit 20. If you're not going to play with them, get rid of them. There you go. Make some money. Omnimon, the Blitz Omnimon. The regular Blitz Omnimon SR is sitting at like 13. All the alternate arts are sitting at 15 or above. Why? Because blue and red are the top two colors right now. Not green, not black, blue and red. Black War Greymon, War Greymon X anybody, Metagarurumon X anybody. That's 3 out of the top 5 decks right there. They can play this card. So, understand, these alternate arts, all of them, are above 15. They all were dirt cheap. I think I end up getting my last one I needed for like $6-7. And this is like a month and a half ago. They are now double to almost triple that price I paid for it. So, if you want to bling it out, you can find you whatever art style you like from BT5, and just bling it out. It's gonna cost you, $30, $45 if you, depending on what version you get. You can see this one right here sitting at about 16 over 17. So which version you like? Well, no, it's up to you. Just be careful. Beware with your money. Blue Memory Boost is sitting at about, sits to about $10. These memory boosts have been going down slowly but surely. I think all the memory boosts are around the $10 mark. These promotional alt-arts. Not a bad time to pick you up a few of them. Memory boosts will always be relevant. Even in a meta full of memory blockers, memory boosts will always be relevant. Why? Because it has the main play or the main ability to look at the top floor and add that color, a Digimon of that color to your hand. It's a searcher. Don't we hard play level 3s to try to search anyways all the time? And then if you do get rid of the memory blockers on the board, guess what? You now have an Insta 2 memory to play with. Which means you can go from 3 to 5. They choke you to 1, you can go to 3. They put you to 2, you go to 4. Then you go to 5, you have a memory tamer. It's so good to set up those combos that everybody wants to set up and go for, because that's how the game rewards you. So if you don't have, and I always say this, you don't need to pick you up a playset of all of them. If you have a color or two that you like to dip into because of your play style, whatnot, like me, black and purple. I don't care if it's purple yellow, purple red, purple green. I don't care. If it's a majority purple style deck and a majority purple deck, I'm going to play and test with it. That's just how I operate. That's just how that's just how it is. If it's a black deck, I might just pick it up just to pick it up, just in case I get either, bogged down with purple strategies and I need to, think more simplistic. I'll pick up a black deck and probably try to build on a black deck. So, really pick you up two. I say two of the memory blockers that you want to play with. If you're a green player, pick you up 2 of those memory blockers. I say I'm treat this like the Death Axmon. 4 is too many. 1's not enough. You either play 2 or you play 3. No other numbers. If you're going to play this card, you either play 2 of it or 3 of it. Simple as that. Now, you can say, well, what about Howling memory boost? What about Reinforcement memory boost? Sure. I'm specifically talking about the generic memory boost. You can throw in 1 Howling with the 2 if you don't want to play 3. You can throw in a Reinforcement with the 2 yellow memory boost if you don't want to play 3. The Reinforcement boost is good, especially for yellow strategies. So, very, very, it's one of those cards to where if I have to say what are the staples in Digimon, this would be a staple in Digimon. If you're playing the color, you need this memory boost. And if you want to go cheap, get the memory boost that came in the Galamon All Force Vegemon structure decks. Those are cheaper ones. Those are like 50 cents to $1 a piece. But if you want to upgrade high rarity, pick these bad boys up right now. Down the line, these things are going to get expensive. They're just going to get expensive. Like, these things doubled in price from when the set dropped. I think this was BT7, if I'm not mistaken. This was BT7 to where these came out. Yeah, with the hybrids, I want to say. Yeah. So these things are going to go up from BT7 to now. All the memory boosts have doubled in price. All of them. They've all doubled in price. Like, what more do you want me to say? They've all doubled in price. So these are probably a good investment to have because Bandai don't already reprinted these, and these have a lower rarity. So unless they come up with some kind of like ghost rarity for these memory boosts, these are going to be the highest rarities for the memory boosts. So I say pick them up, store them if you need to, play with them if you need to, make sure you have them. Well, that's going to do it for this week's Market Watch. yeah, not too much movement this week. I'm kind of waiting for BT10 to drop here in about a week or two. And then we'll do a BT10 post release market watch like we do with every set. See how hard it falls, because prices fall hours, if not days, after the set releases. And that's when a lot of people get good deals. That's when you see a lot of good deals, because people are undercutting. People are trying to make money really fast, so they're undercutting like crazy. And then for buyers like us, we didn't get, a profit off of it. So be wary with pre-sales. The last good pre-sale that I saw was BT7. That was the last good pre-sale. With the Susanoo, with the Lucemon Chaos Mode, with all those cards that still maintain their values, and there was value cheaper during the pre-sales than what they valued at now. Hey, make a buck, you make a buck, right? Well, that'll do it for today. I'm gonna get up out of here. It's been your boy Dante. I'm in the Digimon Laboratory. I'm cooking up some more videos. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace.